Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be watching, quote unquote, the #1 Haze player. I don't know how accurate any of this is. I know that there is some sort of MMR system based in the game, according to speculation, of course. There's no leaderboards or anything, no rankings or anything like that yet, to my knowledge. However, I feel like we're still going to be able to pick something up from this Haze player. So far, I'm actually a very big fan of Haze myself. I think she's one of my favorite heroes to play in the game at the moment. I think her kit is just really easy. I mean, we're getting crazy poke off rip already. Just absolutely early game bullying this Grey Talon. But yeah, like I was saying, I think Haze is just a really fun kit to run as well. I think not crazy difficult, but I think there's still a lot of room for outplays as well. Like, I think the floor on her is pretty easy to get into. Like, her abilities don't take rocket science. A huge sleep, goes for the heavy melee into the tower kill. We are less than 2 minutes in the game, so got it. Got you, bro. Got you. But yeah, I like Haze a lot. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys have been rocking. I'm gonna try to pay attention to see what the farming situation is looking like here. Obviously, last hitting, shooting the souls. I see a lot of people meleeing. I think this dude has meleeed a lot of creeps here early on as well. I think that is obviously probably the best way if you're especially in a lane by yourself, just because you don't have to worry about shooting the souls. Like, if you melee last hit a creep, you get all of the souls anyway. So I definitely got to start doing that a lot more. We're just gonna kind of back it up here a little bit, farm under tower here a little. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Deadlock, man. I haven't played every hero in the game. I don't even really know what everyone does yet. However, I'm trying to stick to a small pool and kind of learn how to play the game correctly before I kind of branch out and start being newbie with other heroes. Looking for the sleep knife, not going to get it. Going to back up and buy here at 745. So it looks like we bought some health right there. We do have one item in each category. That way you get the passive buffs too really early on as well. Kind of a W. We're getting kind of low here. We're just trying to hide and farm, which completely makes sense, to be honest. So I think what I'm picking up here is I think Haze really early on is just super duper strong. I think you gotta kind of like snowball off of that. Grey Talon, I've played a good bit of that hero, and I feel like he's kind of weaker towards the beginning of the game as well. So I think this is kind of a good matchup in the lane phase for Haze here. Just kind of get up in the face. So I feel like if you're hiding back like this, even under, it's obviously hard under tower. There's not really anywhere to go, especially when you're trying to farm. But I feel like against Talon, like when you have the, when he has the range on you, I think it can be very difficult. We're gonna go up. I don't know what this guy's doing. He did not see Haze there, just pushing him like that. That's kind of crazy. We trying to farm, steal souls, whatever they're trying to farm. Basic early game stuff here. We're low-key winning the trading again. The regen is just kind of going stupid on this Haze right now.
Every single one of them.
I also think the shop is a little bugged because I see that we have 2 weapon items now. And unless I completely blacked out there for the last 45 seconds, I don't remember seeing anybody at the shop buying the second item. So
I want to get a new item.
I think the replay system is just a little buggy, but it is what it is. You know, we're still out here labbing, still learning the game. It's all good.
Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start.
Just about a 3rd item there. Like, I wonder if the items are just kind of glitching out in the replayer system or something. Yeah, if you guys don't know what's happening with Haze, man, abilities are very easy to understand. Her first ability is the sleep knife. You kind of see this Haze throwing the sleep anytime you want to take a trade. Like that, out of the sky. Great. Sleeps him onto the bridge. Easy poke right there. That was a perfect example of of how to use that sleep right there. Wait until he jumps up into the air. He's obviously floating up in the air, so he's a lot easier to hit as well. Then your second ability is this invis. You can go invis and just come up behind him anyway. Dude, Haze, I'm telling you, Haze's kit is super, super simple, but can go crazy, crazy. Put him to sleep, invis, hit a flank. And then what's really nice about this kit is the third ability, as you can see, is just a passive. I don't know all of the crazy, crazy passive, but it's really just like your left click. So it's honestly just another... It's honestly just another ability that you don't have to worry about, right? Like, that's what's so good about passives in this game, is it just kind of makes the hero so much more, I guess, simpler for you. You know, you don't have to worry about pressing another button there. Like on Haze, you just worry about 3 buttons, and the third is your ult, which is like a crazy AoE spin. Does crazy damage. I think what you kind of want to do to set it up is like go invis, hit a wrap during a team fight, and then pop that joint for the most damage. Getting more weapon items, more health items. I think health is like actually kind of a big thing on Haze, just because that is the downside, right? Like her kit's super easy, but if you just kind of run in head first and not like follow somebody in or try to hit a wrap with the invis, like if you're not using the kit correctly, if you're not putting people to sleep, you're not hitting the invis, you will go down so fast. Think kind of like the you know, like the assassin role in League and stuff like that. Crazy damage output, but the health honestly isn't that great. I'm not gonna lie, we are just bullying this kid in lane right now too. 3.6 to 6k soul difference. I mean, this, like, at this point you just kind of try to hold this lead. It looks like we're gonna try to make another play through the jungle. See if we can't find him here. Nothing. Goes back to farm. And we are up dang near double the souls on this dude. So at this point, you're just trying not to throw this lead. Don't give up free kills. Don't give up free souls. I mean, you have such a massive advantage already. You just kind of hang in, play a little bit more passive. Don't get too crazy here. Just continue to just get that lead. Just absolutely shredding turret too. Oh, we're taking some damage here now. He got hit by the long shot. Up in the air, go invis. Nice. I mean, like, the getaway is just so crazy with that invis too. Even when people think that they have you, you just pop that invis, get out, you know? Gonna boost back to base for the health. Gonna boost back in. Buy a few more items. Now, I'm not to the point where I know which items he's buying yet. I mean, there's just so many in the game. Like, I can't tell you what's like a long magazine, you know, what's like a headshot booster. Like, I'm not to that level yet. I'm getting there. But I know what the, you know, I know what the weapon items look like. You know, I know what the health items look like, you know, so... Looks like we're going to try to help our team here go invis. I mean, the mobility is just absolutely insane out of phase 2. You just get places so quick. Take some farm while we're here. Why not? You got me rotating. You know I'm taking that farm while I'm here. We got a big team fight here. Looks like a 3v4 on the complete opposite side of the map. I'm not sure we're going to go for that. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of dying down a little bit. Continue farming. Once again, though, 8k to 5k. Look at this. They're so scared of Haze. If you look at the look in the team comms on the enemy team, Haze is missing. Like, that's the thing, man. You just want to get Mixie. Boom. Before you know it, she's behind you. Ult. Should get this kill. Yep. I mean, dude, like, this is Haze right here. This is what I need to work on more. Like, I think my lane phase is super early on. Like, pre-10 minutes is... pretty strong, you know. Like, I feel like my farming is fairly decent, but as soon as I get to that middle game, especially somebody like Haze, I gotta do a better job of like just getting lost in the sauce a little bit, you know. We're sitting at 3k souls. Just gonna farm these jungle monsters, probably buy Mid-game item here.
I can buy
Nope, maybe not.
here.
Yeah, back it up here a little bit. There we go.
Moving into position.
Another health item. Just for the sustain. You're up so big, you just don't want to die, for sure. Picked up, I think that health item was also an invisible item as well. If I just saw that correctly. I mean, dude.
It's the beginning of something.
Just no chance. I mean, what a counter against Greytown. It's probably a great counter against 7 as well. That sleep knife is just so good. We're just going to run you down, fam. Like, we're just going to run you down. Crazy 1v2 here. Make it a 1v3? Nah, we're losing too much health. Absolutely insanity. I mean, you guys can just see the amount of damage output on Haze is... It's up there, I feel like. I feel like it's up there.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
We're gonna back no boost this time, but don't really need it. We got 2 dead on the map. They're just coming off a respawn as well. Gonna buy a few items, go back.
Well done.
It's important to fill out those item slots, man.
Guardian.
Especially early game too. Like, we're 12 minutes in and we don't have any flex spots yet, but we're almost already filled up, you know? So like, even if it is just like beginner items, those beginner items with the passives really really do make a difference too. Especially early game. I mean, we saw that. You were able to snowball off of just 1,500 souls early on so quickly. We got so many kills off of Greytown so fast, you know? Just gonna farm up here. Keep an eye on our map. Nothing crazy happening. But we are low-key alright. I mean, the regen is just crazy. I thought we were actually going to be in some trouble there. We're just going to invis out, invis back in. I mean, look at that damage. Just chunked her. Great sleep from on the Great Talon here. Oh, hit the shots, hit the shots. Dead. Wow. I mean, that was a crazy flick right there on that sleep knife. I'm not even gonna cap. We're just gonna go invis, get lost in the sauce, find the one that we got injured. Hey, if you don't back, you better be careful because Haze is looking for you. And just running the entire lobby. 2 more people. Yeah. Still have ult. Still have sleep knife. Just gonna worry about farming. You know you can't be touched. Wait for our homie to show up as well. I mean, like, this is pretty wild. I haven't watched this before going in. Like, I didn't pre-watch this video. But I'm glad it's a good one here. We are watching, I feel like, some textbook Haze right now. Just farming. Clear the wave. Go find kills. You see how we clear that wave? We see the mini-map. We see this dude's by himself. We're just going to invis right on top of them. Not going to use sleep. Don't really need it. You're just going to chase. We're so full. We do so much damage. We're going to save the sleep probably just in case someone else tries to gank us off of that. Yeah, I mean, that is so free. That is so free. Go back to lane. Pick up the farm. Great wave management here, actually. I can't even... I dream of wave management like this. Probably going to pick this joint up real quick and then go look for another kill somewhere. I don't know if we can see Great Talon like rotating on the map or not, but maybe just take tower. We see 3 of them in the lane to our right. Our homie just went dead. I'm probably backing up here. Getting the tower and backing the fluff up. Nah, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about the Haze just wreaking a havoc right now. The damage is so strong on the left click too, just from distance. Like, I don't even know if there's damage drop off on this joint. It genuinely doesn't really feel like there is. I don't know if there's a way to tell what we're putting our upgrades into. I think you 3-max though on Haze just to max out the passive. Is that what the borders? That's probably what the borders mean around. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way in the replays to tell or not. I'm not seeing it unless I'm blind. But I think you 3-max here for sure. Just do maximum damage just by holding left click. It's crazy. This is also why I recommend this this hero as well, yo. Like, super easy kit. The skill ceiling can be very high on it, but it's just so much fun to play too. This is like my style of gaming here. Whether it's acceptable or not, like I don't know what people think of just Haze running through the map like this, just deleting everything. But it's so much fun to play. Like, this is my style right here. I don't know if it's cheese, I don't know if it's corny. You know what I'm saying? But like overall, just hitting a route, going invis, putting someone to sleep when they're about to ult you or something, and then just frying, like you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. This is what I strive for. Teach their own, I guess, though. You know, teach their own. Cool, you can spectate games like this as well within the game. A lot of really cool stuff about Deadlock just to offer it, even for it like not to be even officially out. Yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we have like a whole match watching replay system, and the fact that they added like community builds already to the game. Like, I think this game has crazy potential. It's cool, like the amount of quality of life situations they have in the game. Makes it very easy to get into and like want to learn. We're gonna go invis here, help out our teammate. Let's see if we get a slow. We might slave our sleep here. I mean, like, you don't even need it, dude. If they just run away from you, you just chase. And then when they're when you're finally in like a 1v2 situation like this, you sleep, you know? It's exactly what just happened right there. If they are running away from you and you're playing Haze, you just follow and you just beam behind. And then if you're like... And then if you're scared you're gonna lose, then you just sleep. We're gonna invis. Yeah, just chase. 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 Dead. I think, I don't know. Maybe this is just a low MMR lobby. I don't know. But this dude is, like, just wiping the entire floor. And I feel like people are still getting so caught off guard at how much damage output this Haze is doing. Like, when they realize that they're finally, like, half HP, it's already too late. They try to run away, and it's already too late. I don't know. But this is 25k, which is exponentially the most in the lobby. Is that the right word? Exponentially? I know, like, growing exponentially. That might not be the right word. But anyway. Anyway. We're sitting on 6k souls too. We're filling up the flex spots too. I mean, the fire rate, the ammo capacity. I mean, you have 72 rounds. Is that right? 79 rounds. Just gonna collect the gold urns here as well. Just shoot open the boxes for the random perks and whatnot. Make sure you guys are doing that as well. If you guys are like roaming the map and you're running into like the little gold statues and the boxes and whatnot, they like drop-ish on the inside. So you can gain all kinds of different things. Ammo capacity, weapon damage, cooldown reduction. Like, they got it all. Sometimes you'll shoot something and like nothing's in it, you know, but you can find some real good stuff, man. You can find some real good stuff. Honestly, watching this gameplay as well, I definitely don't farm jungle as well as I probably should. We're just not even caring about this dude trying to shoot us right now, man. It's all about the farm. If you really want to like square up 1v1 in Chow, like, yeah, this dude just knows that he's gonna win. He literally has a 12k soul advantage on the highest on the highest enemy on the other team. So look at that damage. Holy cow. Wow. Literally just one, held left click and killed. Literally just held left click and killed right there. Our next victim. $1,800 weapon damage, not even including the wow. Wow. 1,800 just straight left click damage. The invis lasts a while too. Like you can really pop that and just run the entire lane until you run into somebody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we switching? Why are we switching? Look at this damage. I mean, you are doing 1,000+ weapon damage. We finally got. It took 1, 2, 3, 4. It took the entire team. It took six players from the enemy team to finally kill this Haze. Unreal. But like I was saying, I mean, like you get 70 round magazine on that Haze weapon. You're doing 1,000 weapon damage, and then plus on top of that, the spirit damage. You're dang near doing like 2k damage just by holding down left click. It's so gross. That is so gross. We're coming up off a respawn now.
No one will bar my path.
Low key, this is a crazy hard carry. The enemy team, like overall, is kind of hanging in there in terms of total souls. They're still down 13k. But, man. I don't see this lasting much longer, to be honest. Just frying. Just absolutely frying. Sees the squad skirmishing. We're going to invis. We're going to bot. Wait, what are we doing here? We're going to go try to save the other lane. That's a good call. Saw that the squad had that. Squad had that. It was like a 4v2 already. We're just going to invis, pop up behind this dude. 1,500. 1,800. Well over 2k damage. Well over 2k damage. I mean, that is diffy. Just gonna devour, man. This reminds me, honestly, let me know if this is a good comparison or not. I feel like this comparison reminds me a lot of Kale from League. You just get to it. You like, I don't know though. I feel like Haze early game though, we saw Haze just absolutely body that her lane early on. You're not really doing that on Kale early. But I feel like late game, you just scale on this hero to the point where you just devour anything and everything at all times. Going invis. Gonna ult. Gets 2. Gonna chase. Still has the sleep. And invis again. We're taking a lot of turret damage though. Yeah, just back up. Back up. Go invis. Back up. That's 3. Just sitting in there frying. Look at the regen. The regen is crazy, crazy at the moment. I think it's got to be lifesteal, right? I don't know. I wish I was hip to the items a little bit more, but there's got to be some sort of lifesteal here. Just doing absolute damage. I hope we see the damage numbers after this game. I'm trying to see the stats because this is kind of crazy. No, maybe it's... I don't know if it's lifesteal or not, to be honest. I gotta work on my items. I know that. I know that. We are just camping base. Like 1v5, it doesn't matter. We are about to 1v5. Surely we go down here. Yeah, okay. That's alright. I mean, that's like a... That's an alright death, I guess. You know, our team's pushing the left side. Left side of the map. Oh, I'm getting kind of sleepy. It's cool that, like, you can see in the top left as well, the spectators. It's been fluctuating from, like, 18 to... People probably know this Haze is just going absolutely crazy. We had, like, 40 up there. Now we're at 37. I think one thing that's really cool about Valve that kind of gets slept on is like, I think the community for Valve games. I don't want to say this is like the people themselves, you know, because you're obviously going to have toxic people in like every video game. But I think like the potential of how Valve creates the community is like low key just some of the best work out there, right? Like how many games can you actually just load up and not play the game, right? But just watch people play the game from within the game. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously you have like the whole Steam marketplace, which is its whole own community as well. Completely community driven. You got things like CSGO or CS2 cases and obviously stuff like that. I feel like the communities are always just a little bit more... I don't know if tight-knit's the word or not when it comes to Valve games, but it's like... it's just cool what they do with their games for the community. Like a replay system or like a live watch feature. On top of Steam just being Steam with forums and articles. And, you know, it's dope, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's dope. I wish more games did that. Like Valorant, dude. Valorant doesn't even have a replay system yet here. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, I can see the ranked ladder too, but like how cool would that be if I could click on like a Radiant player's career and then if they're playing a game, like watch it live? Like I can't do that in Valorant. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep buying here. I mean, we got souls on souls on souls. We're just straight up buying late game. One thing about this game, I feel like it's, I don't know if it's hard to close out or like a majority of people just don't know how to close out. But I feel like games just kind of tend to drag in this game. Like you'll be down big. Like this team's down 20k souls and maybe that's just not that big. But I feel like, I've had games where we're just getting ran. I've had games both ways, right? Like I've had games where I'm getting absolutely ran or I'm just completely running the other team. And I feel like it's always just so hard to close out. I don't know if it's because of the amount of stuff you have to get through when you're finally at the enemy base. Like I don't know why. It feels like it's low-key impossible to end a game. Maybe that's just me though. I think it kind of also doesn't help that this turns into like a huge just TDM towards the end as well. Like, I feel like we get to late game. I mean, that's 3 dead and we're not even in the action. This should be it right here. Like, I feel like there's so many times where like my teammates are just out like middle, like in a lane somewhere instead of pushing the lane, just fighting the other team when we should be like pushing the lane. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me though. My MMR is probably crazy low in this game. I'm not gonna hold you, but it should be GG here. We got 3 dead. I mean, it's a 5v3. We still have ult. We still have sleep. We got invis coming up now. We have everything. We got everything. But also, you see how we're kind of like sitting in the back just waiting for the opportunity invis? Don't be the first one with Haze, man. You're gonna die so fast. You're gonna die before you can blink. We know this dude soloed off out here, so we're just going to go ahead, ult, secure the kill. I don't even think he really had to ult there. I think he just kind of got kill greedy. He didn't want his teammate to take that. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the teammate, I don't think we wanted the teammate to steal that right there, but it's all good, you know? I mean, look at the damage just being done on the patron. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Just frying. Holy. Absolutely insane. Yeah, this is GG's. There's the big old ball in the middle. It's over. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man. I love just kind of sitting down and watching people who are better than me because obviously that's how I'm going to get better as well. So let's see if we can see the damage stats here, actually. Let me back up. Let's see, before we get out of here. Total souls 49.5k. Is there a way to turn this off? I can't even see. It looks like we have 40k player damage, 40k player damage, 24,000 objective damage. Absolutely nuts. Just completely carried that joint. I will not lie. Will not lie. Just absolutely carried. But that's what you can get for Haze. So I appreciate y'all sticking through, watching this with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the vibes, enjoyed chilling, hanging out. But that's gonna do it for me, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm outie. Peace.